every acting award was exactly right
Yeah.
for the Golden Globes last year and the Oscars. This year, man, fuck if I know if Rami Malek's gonna win that shit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. After a long break from Christmas and New Year's, we are back and better than ever with 2019. And what better way to start off this year than by talking about the Golden Globes that happened last night? And today, I'm joined by Devin, and we have a fan favorite. Well, one of my fan favorites. we have Harlan coming back on the scene. What's good, man? How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
That's good, man.
Last night made me want to blow my brains out, but aside from that,
yeah, it was rough, man. But for those of you who don't know, the 2019 Golden Globes happened last night. And for those of you who don't know what the Golden Globes is, it's pretty much just an award given by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association and is presented annually for their outstanding achievements in film and television. So that's pretty
It's
cool.
dollar store Oscars.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how many people are comprised of this Hollywood.
I believe it's 100.
100 people.
100 foreign critics.
How old are these people?
The average age is 97.
Seems like it.
There we go. Like, hey, back in my day, movies were about connecting with the audience. It's like, oh no, never mind. But yeah, so let's get into this. I don't want to say train wreck because like overall, I thought that the Golden Globes were pretty well planned out. What did you guys think of the hosts this year?
I mean, I really love Andy Samberg, but he did this bit a few years ago, so it was like very repetitive. The whole like making fun of people while not making fun of people and complimenting them.
Yeah,
I thought it was absolutely dreadful. The two of them had no chemistry, and they disappeared halfway through the show. I mean,
that is
I'll be
very
dead
true.
honest. They about hour, like I don't know, about hour 1.5, 90 minutes through, I said, "Oh, what happened to Sandra Oh and Andy Samberg?" And they didn't show up. It's like the writers thought, "Oh, these jokes really aren't landing, so let's just cut all of them." And honestly, it was probably for the better.
Oh, yeah, I think so. That one joke that Andy Samberg made towards like Ryan Coogler, he had no clue what was going on. Like that look on his face, he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Bro, it's a joke." But I don't think he got it whatsoever. I forgot what the actual joke was, but
I'd also like to comment that everyone seemed a lot more drunk this year than in years past.
Well, I mean, it's
Tyler Perry was feeling it.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was. So was Christian Bale. Holy crap! I swear he was drunk.
That man was smashed.
He had a great joke during his speech. He said, he was like, "I got advice from Satan on how to play Dick Cheney." And I was like, "Oh my Lord."
Yeah, he was going in on everyone, man. Like he was just ripping everyone a new one. I was like, wow. But yeah, overall, I thought it was pretty good. I think 3 hours was like a bit long.
Because we were just sitting there like, come on, let's get this over with.
Yeah, me and Devin were watching it. Like I was live streaming it on YouTube TV. I signed up for a subscription for one day, and as soon as the Golden Globes were over, yeah, as soon as the Golden Globes were over, I
renew it for the Oscars.
Well, yeah, because my roommate was watching the atrocious Eagles Bears game out there, and he started playing Xbox in our like family room area, our living room area, and I was like, well, gotta watch this thing somehow. So I just signed up for YouTube TV. But like it was actually kind of bad because when we were watching it, Devin was watching it on cable, and on YouTube TV, I was like 3 minutes.
It was like a solid 2 or 3 minutes behind.
Yeah, and he was like, "No!" I was like, "Son of a bitch!" Like I knew what he was talking about, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "I swear to God, Bohemian Rhapsody wins." You see Devin go, "Ah!" I was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "I'm about to be disappointed." In 3, 2, 1. So, but yeah, it was. Whew. There are a lot. I mean, they give out a lot of awards. I guess we'll just start with the most bullshit I mean, excuse me. Sorry, that slipped out.
We gotta get that AdSense. Come on.
The most asinine, atrocious, best motion picture drama. Of course, they saved this one for last. It's very dramatic of them. But yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody won over A Star Is Born. I don't know why that happened. You guys have any?
Yes, it won over A Star Is Born,
Black Panther,
Black Klansman, and If Beale Street Could Talk.
which I hear is a really good movie.
That's Bohemian Rhapsody is the worst movie on that list. Wide margin.
We're sorry for anyone who out there like we.
And
love
I don't
Queen.
even think it's a bad movie. It's a good movie. It's just not best of the year movie like at all.
Right. I was
It's not,
listening.
it's
to
not even a drama.
Even a drama.
It's not even a drama.
It's not. It's a freaking biopic, which is
How's
stupid.
it dramatic if you know what's gonna happen?
They literally, it's not even that. They literally, like, I was listening to Lights Camera Pod, like, before this, even though I have, like, a few of them to catch up on, but I had to listen to their most recent one. They were pretty much saying, they said, like, they played it safe. It was boring. And it was just the fact that...
It was just the other members of Queen trying to give themselves credit. And
right.
Just, like,
and it's like, they
off.
changed so many things within this movie to make it dramatic. Because Freddie Mercury doesn't find out he gets AIDS until after Live Aid.
Yeah.
And like they also said in their podcast that like the beginning opening song when Ally comes out and A Star Is Born, like and like oh my gosh, Bradley Cooper wants her to come out and sing. Like they were saying they're like that like performance was like better than the recreation of Live Aid. Like yeah, like Live Aid was great and everything, but it's like it was just recreation. They didn't do anything new. They didn't do anything different. And like it was rated PG-13. Of course, it's a safe movie. But like if you look at like Ray, sorry, go ahead.
No, you continue. I love this.
Oh, sorry. But like if you look at like Walk the Line or Ray or oh my god, I'm trying to think of another really good biopic. Like I'm pretty sure those were both rated PG-13, but they were so much better because it was about the individual. And of that, I mean, even though like yeah, Ray Charles was a solo artist, and I mean, technically Johnny Cash wasn't originally. He was part of Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2, and then I mean, they still focus on that one particular character. In Bohemian Rhapsody, it's everyone. I'm like, why didn't they just make a Freddie Mercury movie? Because like being gay in that time, like they also mentioned this on like Lights Camera Podcast. They were saying like they could have touched on like, you know, people being gay during that time and got more into AIDS and into more of Freddie's like personal path, like his life, but they didn't. They played it safe. And I totally agree. It was like it's a good movie, but it's not the best. It's just a basic ass biopic.
Yes.
All right.
I think one of my biggest issues with Bohemian Rhapsody is that, yes, I know we're supposed to judge movies off of what they are and what they present us with, but the fact of the matter is, Sacha Baron Cohen was attached to this project at one point, and how much better would this movie has been if it was an R-rated, genuine look at Freddie Mercury and not a glossy, clean. There's a video on YouTube that's blowing up currently, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's been taken down because it violates copyright. Who knows? It's comparing the Live Aid
really
performance. The Live Aid performance of the real band versus the Live Aid performance in the movie, and everything just looks so artificial and so fake, and not in a good way. There's no grit. There's no palpable sweat and dirt and just grime on Freddie Mercury. Like Freddie Mercury's like, he's an attractive dude, but man, that boy was sweating up a storm during that
really
performance.
Was.
Everything just looks like he's a plastic man. Rami Malek, he's just a plastic boy.
Yeah, everyone looked very waxy.
A textured, raw look, and I didn't get that.
The best way I described Bohemian Rhapsody is I never felt like I was in the moment, or they were in the moment during the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is a fun film. Like, I got to listen to some of my favorite Queen songs. That was it. I went home happy. I'm like, I went home listening to Queen. But like, when The Star Is Born, like, I still listen to that soundtrack to this day. And I've only seen the movie once. You bet your ass I'll be buying that on fucking Blu-ray. Like 4K all the way. I don't care. That movie.
Even Black Klansman, it had a story to tell. It had something different.
See, I never saw Black Klansman or Beale Street Could Talk, but I heard really good things about Beale Street. And then from Devin, you were talking about how good Black Klansman is as well.
Oh, Black Klansman was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
And like I'll probably watch them one day. It's just that like it pisses me off because like you have the people who like never really go to the movies, and then like they watch the Golden Globes, even though it's not as big as the Oscars, and they're gonna be like, oh well, you know, like this movie won this like this topic, so I should just go see that. Or like, because I've seen so many like people on Twitter and stuff, they're like, oh, I've never seen half of these movies. I'm like, because you don't go to the movies. You watch superhero movies year round. That's what you do, and there's nothing wrong with that because we all love superhero movies as much as the next person. But it's like you only go to the movies to watch one genre. You have to branch out your interests. It's just like with music, you don't just listen to the same genre over and over. Like you kind of want to branch out into different areas and find out what else that you like. So it's like, I mean, I went to go see The Favorite. I fucking love that movie. That movie was...
it's the best movie of the year.
Like, yeah, it was, like, no pun intended, it was probably one of my favorite movies of the year. And it's just... And it was an indie film. I'm like, holy crap, this thing's... It blew me out of the water.
And it lost to Driving Miss Daisy with music.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was the, like, the rant, my rant from Bohemian Rhapsody. A Star is Born is just so much better. Like, I mean, every single, I don't know. I saw people were pissed about Black Panther not winning. I'm like, it deserves to be there.
No one was pissed. No,
there was one of my friends on Facebook. They're like, oh, of course the all black film didn't win. I'm like, okay, that literally has nothing to do with this whatsoever. Has nothing to do with it because a lot of people don't take superhero movies like serious anyway. But they're the ones that produce the most fucking cash. But either way, Stars Born should have won. I'm knocking up on Rami Malek's house and be like, excuse me, can I have that back?
I will say Rami Malek winning for best performance. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, like
I wanted
Bradley
Cooper to win,
but like just overall the entire movie, like there wasn't anything original about the movie. It was a Queen movie. We know the songs. If you're a huge Queen fan, you know the story. Even though the band never even technically broke up, like they said in the movie. Like it was factually, a lot of it was incorrect, but they're like, oh, we'll make it true just enough so it's like that it's passable, and that's it. But all right. Now that we've ripped Bohemian Rhapsody a new one.
Moving on.
Let's move on.
I think the larger injustice of the evening was Green Book winning Best Motion Picture
for musical or comedy. What do you think should have won in its place?
Well, The Favorite as my favorite movie of the year. I think it was timely.
Yes.
It was sharp. It was witty. All three women were fantastic. I love Emma Stone. I love Rachel Weisz. Olivia Colman. I'm most happy with that award out of everything else.
Oh
tonight.
yeah, absolutely.
She was phenomenal in that movie. But looking at the movies that were nominated, I mean, is this just a weak year for movies? I mean, it's not really.
Crazy Rich Asians, Vice, Mary Poppins.
I mean, come on, like. These weren't more. I would have rather seen Tag up here. I mean, I love Tag.
I thoroughly enjoyed
love that movie.
I thoroughly enjoyed Crazy Rich Asians. Have you seen Crazy Rich Asians? Yes.
See, I haven't seen that yet.
It was charming as fuck.
Yeah, like originally I was gonna go see it, and Devin's like, "That's such a terrible title for a movie." Then he ends up to go see it, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is actually really good." And I was like, "I told you." And then I never saw it. I still need to see it. I'll probably end up buying it.
I also saw Vice, and Vice was very interesting. I understand why it didn't win, but it was a very interesting movie.
That's what people keep saying. I'll definitely have to probably pick that up this weekend. By the way, Captain Marvel tickets have officially gone on sale. So for all you,
I'm sure they're selling by the tens.
I already got my ticket. Thank you, AMC A-List Movie Pass.
Oh, shut up. I'm riding
Thursday nights. Sometime in March. I can't remember. I don't even know if it's
Mhm.
IMAX or not, but I'm just gonna secure myself a spot for now. And
So yeah, I haven't seen Green Book. I mean, it's definitely seems like the safe pick.
yeah, because
Mhm.
we were talking about seeing that, Devin. We just never really got
And why
around.
wasn't Spider Verse on here?
That is very true. It was
I guess it
definitely a
doesn't
comedy.
technically count as a comedy. I don't know.
I think so. Absolutely.
Animated movies don't have another genre besides animated, you fool.
that's literally it. Like there is nothing else. There's no like best like voice actor for like an animated film or anything like that. It's just what's the
Nope.
best animated movie? Well, at least Spider-Man beat freaking Incredibles, and that's Pixar and Disney. Like that's
And Isle of
big.
Dogs.
Mhm.
I never saw that
Oh,
movie.
are we talking about that now?
I mean, we can.
Let's talk about it.
What is this
Because
movie
I
about?
feel hurt.
I'm so confused.
Isle of Dogs was sensational.
Why
Granted,
is Ralph Breaks the Internet on there? Oh hell no.
What?
I've not seen.
Ralph Breaks the Internet does not deserve a spot there. But okay, go on.
Oh no, sorry. go
I've
ahead.
not seen Spider-Man yet. I plan on seeing it tomorrow or
Oh,
the
dude,
day
it's
after next.
fantastic. Like,
But Isle of Dogs was just painstakingly, meticulously crafted, and it was beautiful. And I'll see Spider-Man, but of the others, I've
Mhm.
seen all except for Mirai, and I feel that it was deserved.
I got you. Did anyone here see the wife in general? 'Cause
I've never heard of this movie.
I
ever.
was so confused. I was like,
I've
okay.
never heard of it.
Like, you,
This
you
year
got-
appears to be the year where we just have to give Glenn Close an Oscar because she's Glenn Close. I don't. Who even is she? I
She's
know she was
getting up
Cruella
there.
Deville,
She
and
needs
that's
some-
about it.
She was
oh
even
yeah,
surprised
that's right.
herself.
She was. Wow.
Mhm.
It's been. I didn't even realize. Like, I was actually surprised this didn't go to Lady Gaga. But then you had also Melissa McCarthy. I was like, okay, I never saw Can You Ever Forgive Me, but I heard some pretty good things about it.
Apparently, it's a transformative role.
Really? But yeah, I mean, she won. I mean, Glenn Close won for best performance.
In a
Fun
movie no one's ever
actress.
heard of.
Yeah.
No one's ever gonna see it.
Apparently, it's really good from what I've heard, but I just don't. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I'll be all right with that, I guess, if I like the movie. If I like the movie, I'll be okay with the choice. But we all know Rami Malek won Best Actor Motion Picture Drama.
I think we're all in agreement with that. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay with that.
Yeah, like he did a phenomenal job, like absolutely. Then we talked about Olivia Colman winning for best performance.
I
by an
think
actress.
actually this is the strongest category on the whole. I've only seen 4 of the 5 of these movies, but I think that both or all of them. I haven't seen Crazy Rich Asians, but Olivia, Emily, Elsie Fisher, and Charlize Theron.
Especially Elsie
they all were
Fisher. I did not expect
phenomenal.
her to be there. I was like,
Elsie
holy
Fisher
crap!
was my underdog choice. I was like, oh come on, pull it out.
Mhm.
I would have been
But
okay
this
with
was a
that
very
too.
strong category.
Well, yeah, like honestly, if any of these women would have won, I mean,
Mhm.
I've never seen Tully before, but I'm assuming it's really she did a
Oh,
great
it's
job.
it's very good. It's very
like yeah, this
it's
is
like a
definitely
Jake
very
Ryan movie.
strong.
Very
Huh?
it's very low key. It's very real.
I got you.
It's a human story.
Yeah, this is a very strong lineup. It's like
Mhm.
impossible to choose, like especially if you've seen all these movies.
And then after that, you move on to the weakest lineup because Christian Bale won by a landslide.
What?
Listen.
weakest
I saw the
lineup.
old man and the gun with my grandma, and we both loved it. We both loved it, and you know what? That's fine. You know,
No-
Christian Bale
no
can
one
have
was
his
beating
Old
time.
Christian Bale.
man and the gun.
Christian Bale somehow transformed into Dick Cheney.
Look at that
and
fucking
it was
goatee he is wearing
Absurd.
in this picture. You guys are looking at
Man.
the link I sent, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Apparently, he ate a lot of pies in order to gain the weight.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like even with like it, you couldn't even tell that was him. Like someone's like, "Yeah, it's Christian Bale." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Exactly.
I was like, "That is."
Like the
rubbish.
mannerisms, the gestures, the voice, it's insane to watch.
And it's like now everyone's trying to like, they're like, "Oh my god, he's from the UK." I'm like, "Yeah, he's from freaking
Yeah.
Wales."
Yeah.
Like, this is not like news. Like this is not anything new. But yeah, I'm like, you can tell by the way he talks, he's from the UK. But like even like when I first saw like Batman Begins, I didn't know that he was UK citizen or from Wales in general. I was gonna say British. I'm like, oh, that's not factually correct. But and then we have the best performance by an actress in a supporting role. This
Listen,
I think
I've got a theory. I think
is
that
what somebody-
about
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that about 50% of the vote was split between Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz.
I
Because
think
Weisz
so.
or Weisz or whatever. I think they were both terrific. They
But,
were
like,
amazing.
Amy Adams, dude. Like, I mean,
I think this is
haven't
another
seen-
really strong category. Again,
Yeah.
I've not seen If Beale Street Could Talk. I'm sure it's phenomenal. I'm sure she did phenomenal
Oh yeah,
in it.
yeah.
But I'm
Regina King normally does a really
wrecked.
good job.
I'm wrecked.
Yeah, this is very strong. Claire Foy.
Hey, Claire Foy, she carried First Man because that movie was not up
I
to par.
love
I was
Claire Foy.
expecting.
She is phenomenal. Like every single one of
She
these
carried that
actresses, again.
movie.
Like it is. This is a strong. This is a strong awards for women actresses everywhere. Like it was just like honestly, I
As
care
opposed
more
to
about
male actors
Huh?
everywhere.
what's up.
Nothing.
Oh.
No, good.
No, you're good. But like, I mean, I don't know. It's just I didn't really care too much about like the male, the actors as much as the actresses. I really didn't because I was like, oh yeah, I'm like the favorite, and you know, like I heard Beale Street Could Talk was really good, and I mean, I heard good things about Vice as well. And then I mean, I love Claire Foy, so it's just like, yeah, like I was really rooting for the women. But then the best performance is going on here really quick, but. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role.
I really thought Sam Rockwell had it.
Really?
I mean, I've not seen Green Book, but he did.
I was pulling for Adam Driver. But
How is
Driver played Adam
Ali?
Driver.
Is that how you pronounce his name? Mahershala?
Mahershala.
Shala. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these movies, but I heard Adam Driver. I didn't. I never even heard about Beautiful Boy until the Golden Globes. I was like, oh, this is a movie. Like I heard about literally every other movie on this list.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, Timothy. Kind of looking like a. Oh my God, what is that?
Looking like a what?
I can't
Looking
remember.
like a peach. Looking like a peach.
Oh,
Like-
man, you
Like
had
a
to do
full
it.
snack. Like a full snack. There you go. I don't know. Looking
Great
like-
movie. Great movie.
And then going on the best director, Alfonso Cuarón.
I need to see this
Cuarón.
movie because everyone is talking about it, and it's
Yeah.
on Netflix.
I've heard more about Roma than Bird Box, but I did like Bird Box overall. I'm surprised Bird Box wasn't here.
Hell
Bird Box
no.
totally should have gotten the nomination.
I think
Hell
it should
no.
have. It was good. Like it wasn't the best, but it was really good for a Netflix movie.
That's not saying much.
That's like saying that was the
That's
best
not
dump.
You
saying-
know what? Whatever. Sandra
Like,
Bullock
oh, I
did
took a dump,
great.
but it was a really pleasant dump.
R.I.P. Bradley Cooper for not winning Best Director. It's okay.
Yeah, I wanted him to win Best Director because direction.
Like
is
I'm
so
like they
much
only
fun.
went home with one award. I'm like, really? One award? This movie is still in theaters. I've been waiting for this movie to come out on Blu-ray forever. It's still in theaters and did an IMAX re-release.
I went last week with my parents, and the theater was still full.
Right. Like in it just even back with Bohemian Rhapsody really quickly, like how does it win with like a 60% like critic score? Like it was that should
Say
just
credit
speak for
score?
And on Rotten Tomatoes, I think
Oh,
it was like a
gotcha.
60% something. I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fucking fine. But no, it's not fine. Best screenplay, motion picture, The Green Book crew. Look at them all chummy, all three of them in that next little picture. And
It's kind of crazy that Peter
I hope you
Farrell
show the pictures.
is the Dumb and Dumber guy, and he went on to do this movie.
oh really?
Yeah, he made the Dumb and Dumber movies.
I didn't know
Again,
that.
the favorite best script of the year, but not
Oh,
there. It's
absolutely.
fine.
They
it is what
blew
it
that
is.
out of the water. I think everyone should go see that movie, especially if you're a huge Emma Stone fan. It's great. It's great. I could talk about that movie all day. And then of course we already talked about best motion picture animated Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Spider-Man.
We did.
Sorry,
We don't
Ralph
watch
breaks
foreign
the
movies.
internet.
We're American. Let's skip.
Stop it! We don't watch more.
I don't feel like reading subtitles. It's too much work.
Listen, let me tell you, I've got a lot of friends. Well, that's not true, but of the friends that I do have, the ones that watch movies, they insist on watching with subtitles, and it pisses me
Oh,
off.
like
Wow.
for any
Read?
movie? or just like
For every single movie.
why?
For every goddamn movie.
That takes so
And
much
especially
out.
when I watch horror movies with them and they insist on putting the subtitles on.
Why?
You can read loud noise before the loud noise happens. It's just
screaming.
I'm livid.
Wow, that is a little annoying. Like I can understand for like a Japanese or like an actual foreign film that was not.
Oh well, yeah. I
translated.
mean,
Well,
I'd be
it's-
lost without subtitles. But
yeah.
and you're telling me you gotta have subtitles for A Quiet Place. Okay, all right. That's
Well, yeah, like that was actually it was incorporated into.
well, yeah, but they're like
yeah.
extra subtitles. I mean, they're not really.
Ah,
bad.
that's
Never mind.
true.
Let's move on.
Sorry, Rob, breaks the internet. I still haven't seen it. I still kind of want to see it just because I mean I have Movie Pass and why not? But I'm Spider-Man this well deserving. Honestly, none of these other movies had a freaking chance. Like maybe The Incredibles, because like there was a lot of great themes in that movie, this like adult themes in general that apply to today's time, and I thought they did a great job. Like if Spider-Man wasn't in this, in this nomination, I think Incredibles 2 would have won hands down, honestly.
Mhm.
And then moving on really quick to Best Motion Picture, Foreign Language, Roma. I haven't heard of any of these other movies, obviously, but foreign language. So I definitely do want to watch Roma on Netflix. That's a really good thing about it. So you can
Listen, for all you aficionados and art nerds out there and foreign film fanatics, go see Ron Goosen's Hollywood Stuntman. You will not regret it and should have been here. It is robbed.
really.
No, I mean, I saw it at a film festival and it was
I want
was
to
an
go.
interesting
I'm
time.
hoping like here in Tennessee they have a film festival. I'm pretty sure they will down here in the old
Tennessee.
Nash. Yeah, I'm in Music City.
You're in the Nash. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm in the Nash.
Didn't know that.
Originally from the OHIO. Got out somehow.
Right on the end, right in the middle. All right, best original score.
First Man, kind of
group
weird.
None
people
of these
confused.
were memorable. None of these were memorable to me.
Isle of Dogs had a really good score. I don't know if you've seen. Right, nobody has seen it.
No, the
But
one
it-
movie.
It was really just inventive in the way they used percussion and just I don't know. He's just got a master. Dave Bly's got a master just being able to craft melodies, being able to really just reel you into the world.
I actually thought Mary Poppins Returns was gonna win this one, just for the simple fact that it's Disney and that it's Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, First Man, sure. I was very indifferent about this because I was like, okay. I didn't really think A Quiet Place was gonna win, but because there's not much talking in that movie. But yeah, congratulations to First Man, Justin Hurwitz, for winning that award. And now we have the best original song, as if any other nomination in this lineup had a freaking chance. Like, sorry, Dolly Parton. Moving over for the big
My
boys.
condolences. But,
Yeah.
See, I don't even think this was the best song in the movie, but if they're gonna give it
I don't
to
think
me,
it was either.
it's fine.
Yeah. It was just the one that was like overplayed on the radio. It's actually the one song on the entire soundtrack that I avoid listening to just because I've heard it so many other like everywhere else.
All right.
But I do agree with you that there's definitely a lot better, way better songs on Stars Born soundtracks that they came up with. Because when it comes to a musical, or just a story about music in general, it doesn't necessarily have to be a musical. It's just, even with The Greatest Showman, what made that movie so great was that the songs were so memorable and that you can literally just listen to the songs stand alone without, watching the movie and just having a blast with it. Because that's what people are going to remember most of all. So,
Without a doubt.
yeah. Congratulations to Stars Born. You should have won more freaking awards, but whatever.
And do any of us really watch TV?
No, it
I do watch TV.
I've only seen two
Oh,
of these
God.
shows.
But-
I've seen The Good
I've
Place
al-
and Barry.
Yeah, that's all I've seen too.
Okay, I've only seen The Bodyguard. I haven't seen any of these other TV shows.
I love The Good Place. The Barry was okay.
Yeah, I heard
Very
Good Place is really good. I think oh my gosh, Richard Madden did win an award for Bodyguard, didn't he? Yeah, he did. For
Mhm.
best performance actor in a television series. Yeah, I really didn't. I honestly, I kind of sort of watched Ozark a little bit, but it wasn't anything, huge. But yeah, I can't say anything for the movie for the TV shows because yeah, these are like I don't want to say the bottom of the barrel. I don't because like
It's like
because a lot
three-quarters
of
of the
people
way
like
down.
these movies. I mean these TV shows. Marvelous Miss Maisel, Barry. I heard The Good Place is a good time.
Oh, The Good Place is a good time.
Yeah. Well, okay. No. I take that back. Sharp Objects definitely deserve to win. I think because I did watch the first few episodes of Sharp Objects, and I think Amy Adams did a great job. From what I've seen so far, I do plan on going back and finishing that. But right now, I'm watching Skins UK version because it's pretty freaking good, actually.
Mm.
But
So let me ask you boys this:
Hmm?
do you think there's a movie here that you feel was not represented, or something you'd like to add to the list, or something you felt was snubbed?
Ooh, that is a good question.
I'll start. I
Okay,
think
good.
one of the strongest contenders that was completely absent from everything this year was Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah, oh
surprised
my
that
God, that is
Banfield's
very
not
true.
nominated. There's no song nomination from that from the movie. There's no directing nomination. There's no original screenplay nomination. I guess it's all just screenplays at the Golden Globes, but still, I mean, I think that movie was just so inventive and so creative, and maybe it was too American. Maybe that's why it wasn't noticed as well. Maybe
Mm.
that's why.
It definitely
One-
took a
one
lot
big-
of.
Certainly missing.
One big snub for me is 8th grade. That should have been Best Picture nominated.
I see. Well, I don't know about you fellas, but I thought Robin Hood.
Listen, Insidious 4, The Last Key.
No, that movie was very terrible. I guess maybe Creed 2. Like, I feel like it was dramatic enough to be in that category, just because there was a lot going on there. Like, I mean, I never saw the first Creed, but there was a lot going on. I maybe Widows is another one, possibly. I mean, it wasn't like the best, but
Didn't live up to the hype, unfortunately.
yeah, that is very true. That's all I can really think of. Where's Ant-Man and the Wasp? No, I really did enjoy that movie. Like, I thought that was the perfect palate cleanser after Infinity War. I thought it was obviously more of a comedy, but there were a lot of things that didn't make sense in it. But like, I just
The
loved
real
all of them.
question is, where is Mission Impossible 6?
Yes.
Oh my
That is a
god,
real
I
question.
did see that this
It's the
past
best,
year.
Great movie.
It's the best
Surprised.
action movie ever made.
And I don't even
I think
like
it's
Tom
better than
Cruise
Mad
all
Max
that
Fury
much.
Road.
Yes.
I'll go out there and say it.
100%.
Yeah,
Mad Max
yeah.
Fury Road is so overrated.
I
Hot
haven't
take.
seen it yet.
I mean, it's correctly rated.
Hot take here.
Hot takes. Any hot takes? Speaking of hot
Any
takes,
more hot takes?
Does anyone have any hot
Would have
takes?
loved to see Tilda Swinton for Suspiria. I know me and probably about 12 other people saw that movie, but
It's okay. I belong to like the 1% of people who actually thought Age of Ultron was
Mhm.
good. So there you go. It's all right. I know a lot of people did not like Age of Ultron whatsoever. But yeah, overall, I mean, did you guys think it like ran too long? Just overall, do you think what
Yes,
can they
3 hours was too long.
like what can they do to improve on for
I feel
next
that nobody
year's?
cares about the TV. I wonder if they split it into 2 separate nights. If that would
Yeah,
make it.
that'd be ideal.
Oh, you know what? That's actually really good. Yeah, because
Or make like the first hour all TV so you can just skip that part.
but it's
Yeah.
like even with TV. I mean, I feel like yeah. I mean, I would say TV. Obviously, that's when with the Emmys, like when it shines. But like you can say the same thing with Oscars and the Golden Globes. But because this is kind of just like a mini awards type thing, just to kind of like hold us over until the Oscars happens. But I don't know, because like TV has changed so much And it's like, honestly, sometimes I feel like TV shows are just as big as like a lot of these AAA movies. Because it's like, since when did we start like congratulating like these mediocre, like safe, basic ass movies like Bohemian Rhapsody? It's just like there was nothing different about it. Like every other movie in this category was different. Like Black Panther is like literally one of Marvel's biggest cash cows. Like I heard good things about Black Klansman, and then Bill Street could talk. One of my friends would go see it this past weekend. He really seemed to enjoy. And then you have A Star Is Born. Like all those four,
which is literally a better version of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Right. Like all these movies did something different and were praised for something. And it's like, do you think this like hurts the industry as a whole?
No, it doesn't affect the industry at all. I don't think.
Because
No one cares
like,
about the Golden Globes.
I mean, I don't either. It's just I feel like sometimes maybe the Golden Globes can be a setup for what's to show at the Oscars.
I don't think that's true at all. I think it's going to be way different.
I mean, I hope no, like I mean, I definitely agree. Like I hope that it's completely different. I hope it's more justified. Freaking whatever.
Whatever. Now, do you think this spells success for Bohemian Rhapsody and Green Book and all the other award winners at the Oscars? Or do you think this is just a fluke? Because I've looked at a few of the other online critics associations, the local city-based critic associations, and they're eating up Green Book, they're eating up Glenn Close, they're eating up Rami Malek.
You know, like I don't know, man, because it's like Rami Malek did a great job portraying, Freddie Mercury, but like other than that, like, I mean, yeah, it was, he had that funny British humor and things of that nature, but it was, I mean, they played like they played the most like famous like basic songs of Queen that obviously everybody knows, like clearly Bohemian Rhapsody being the most popular, but like I don't know, because like they've had other songs that I think that are speak a little bit louder, but I don't know. I apparently Green Book's good. I just haven't seen it yet, and I really did want to see it. Maybe I'll pick it up on Blu-ray one day if it's on like on sale or something, or like on like Black Friday this coming up year. But I don't know, man. I think it does, because like your average moviegoer probably doesn't even see that many movies per month. And then like they watch something like the Golden Globes and they just assume it's like the Oscars, just on a smaller scale, but they don't realize how big of a joke it can be. And that's why a lot of people don't take it seriously. But even so, like there was a lot of stars there tonight who weren't even like in any of these films, obviously, but I don't know. I mean, I think it does a little bit, but not as much as the Oscars. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like the Golden Globes changed more into a indie type like film award ceremony, but I don't know, because there's not that many indie films that come out like this past year into that 2018. There was a lot, but I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I feel like it should be more of like an indie thing instead of, praising a super safe, basic movie. But that's just my take. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, Green Book's winning Best Picture. Mark my words.
Like,
That's
what?
it.
for the Oscars, or just?
Yeah, it's going to be Green Book, or it's going to be. No, I honestly don't see anything else winning at this point. I don't see A Star Is Born taking it home. I would love to see The Favorite take it, but I feel
would too. Yes.
it's time for another race relations movie to bring it home.
You know what? That is a really good point. And I totally, because I swear every single time, especially during the Oscars, it's always something like race related or some type of just some type of controversy that's happening in America. But it's like, I don't know. I just want something new, original, and different, because we've seen the whole race thing over and over. Like it's not a cliche. I don't think it is yet, but it's definitely starting to get a little old. Like, everyone knows, like, the problem of, like, race in America and stuff. There's people who choose to acknowledge it, and there's people who choose not to. And no matter how many times you make a movie about it, people are just kind of set in their ways. So
on that note, America is racist. I think we can
everywhere
call.
in the world is racist. It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, was there anything else you guys wanted to add to this discussion before we wrap up here? Or
Go see Tag.
go see Tag. Go buy Tag. I bought it for like $6-7 on Black Friday. I think it's like
Jeremy Renner broke both his damn arms for that movie.
Did he really?
Yep.
Oh my god. That
Dedication.
movie was just came out of left field, and I've seen it like 4 times, and I still enjoy it.
You've
It's
seen
so
Tag 4
funny.
times. All right.
It's like, oh, pizza roll.
Go watch our Aquaman review and get mad like that one guy did.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't seen Aquaman yet, we do have a review up. It's just go check it out. we had a little bit of a negative Nelly in the comment section, but you know, you're all free to voice your own opinions. And speaking of opinions, let us know what you thought about the Golden Globes. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think Bohemian Rhapsody should have deserved you know, it's best motion picture drama, even though it totally didn't? But that's just me. That's my
Didn't even deserve to be nominated.
yeah, I didn't even deserve to be nominated. But let us know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, Devin, thank you for coming on. And Harlan, obviously, you know, you're always welcome to
Oh,
talk
thank you.
movies.
Anytime I can, I shall.
Oh, absolutely, man. And for that, we will say goodbye.
My shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle adding beauty to my face. My shiny teeth that glisten just like a Christmas tree. You know they walk a mile just to see me smile. Woo! Shiny teeth and me. Yes, they're all so perfect, so white and pearly. Brush, gargle, rinse, a